torturing man to indict lawmaker Edison Ehie of burning the Rivers State Assembly chamber. Now, I get it's public holiday, so maybe the administrative block of the police command here in Rivers State may be celebrating, munching on rice and chicken and drinking some non-alcoholic beverage. However, the accusation trended over the weekend, and the accusation is that the police are trying to force a particular man, to confess, to say that he's in the know of how the Rivers State Assembly chamber, the demolished assembly now, the chamber was burned, and that Edison Ehie was the person who burnt it, and the culprit and all of that stuff. And she's calling on the wife of this young man is the one who has brought it to her notice, and is calling on she's calling on Rivers people to intervene. She's calling on Rivers people to come intervene on her behalf. So let's go back to yesterday's bulletin and read what a woman, Precious Macpherson, is accusing the police of torturing her husband to force him to indict lawmaker Edison Ehie of burning the chamber of the Rivers State House of Assembly. Now, she told journalists that her husband, Olumini Macpherson, was arrested on his way back from Ekaite in Awuda on December 16. She said she was informed that her husband had been transferred to Abuja, where he is allegedly being tortured, to confess that he was sent by Edison Ehie to burn down the chamber of the assembly. So I'm going to look for the soundbite. Just give me a minute there. So we're live on Facebook. I mean, for those of you who are first timers who are just coming into town, we're live on Facebook, Nigeria Info PH. We're live on YouTube, Nigeria Info PH, and we're active on X as well, Nigeria Info PH. So you can go there, drop your comments, just in case you also want to, look at my face and you want to see how handsome I am. I am. Sorry about that. How handsome I am. And you want to match the face with the voice. You can go on Facebook or YouTube and stream live and drop your comments as well. You could also like and follow the page if you do not mind. All right, let's play the sound bite of the wife of this Olumini Macpherson.
Initially, we thought it was a kidnapped case because I tried calling him. I became worried. I traveled to Ahoda to go to report to the police station, and then I met the policeman there, and he told me that because it is not up to 48 hours, they cannot declare him missing. And then nothing was heard about him until on Monday, 18th of December, I was told that he was in Port Harcourt, in former SAS headquarters. On Tuesday, I was preparing to go to see him in the SAS headquarters. They now said he has now been transferred to Abuja.
Now, it's our words against the words of the police. I mean, I'm yet to get to hear a statement from the police. However, there's certain things that I find fundamentally wrong after my interactions in the past few weeks with lawyers, knowledgeable lawyers, by the way. Number one, you don't arrest the person without reading the person's rights or without telling the person what offense he or she has committed. So I find that fundamentally wrong, number one. Number two, when you're telling the person, oh, this is the crime you've committed, you're also allowing the person access to a lawyer and his family members. So the person is entitled to a phone call, right? To make, oh, okay, please tell my wife, okay. So those people don't get worried. So those people don't, panic and feel like their loved one has been kidnapped or is dead or something very harmful has happened to the person. So these are the two things. So if they had told him, oh, we're arresting you because we believe that you are complicit in the burning of the assembly chamber, then they would have also allowed them access. Maybe they told him, I do not know, I was not there, so I can't tell. But allowing him access to a loved one is very necessary, even before you transfer to the force headquarters. However, I think I did see a report where the spokesperson for the police did say that he's not aware. I think I saw a report like that. Yeah, it's here. But before I get there, this story says Mrs. McPherson said her husband is innocent and appealed to Governor Siminalayi Fubara, the Inspector General of Police, to come to her aid. Now, I do think that investigation should, be done properly to make sure that he is not complicit, and if he is, he should have his day in court. However, the story that I wanted to read out to you, the 4th PRO Assistant Commissioner of Police, AC Adejobi Olumuyiwa, said he is not aware but will investigate the matter. Okay, so I'm hoping that the police will investigate and we'll get to hear the result of that investigation. However, it shows that the matter in Rivers State, the political drama, is still ongoing. And even if there is a political resolution, I really do want the people who are the perpetrators of the burning down of the Aloe Chamber to actually be arrested. I don't know what you think about that. I want them, whoever they are, no matter how highly placed they are, I want them to be arrested. I'm wondering what you want concerning that very issue. No matter which side they are on, whether they're on the left or on the right, whether they're neutral, as long as they were involved in the burning down of that chamber, that structure, then I do think that they should be arrested and have their day in court. But let's now move on now to the next story. And the next big story says Wike replies Rivers elders. I like the story. I do like the story, and I hope you do like the story too. Now, the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Edison Ehie, has faulted some elders of Rivers State who criticized President Tinubu's intervention in the crisis between him and the Governor Fubara. Now, Mr. Wike said this during a Thanksgiving service in Port Harcourt yesterday. The former governor, however, warned residents of Rivers State against getting involved in any political conflict without knowing the causes. He said those bringing in ethnic sentiments are ill-informed. Former Governor Wike also said the governor failed to follow the resolutions reached. My goodness, it's really getting interesting. But let's take a listen to what the former governor had to say. Where's the soundbite now?
We must thank Mr. President for interfering and intervening. But I was not the one who invited Mr. President. You were the one. President intervened. President intervened. President has not intervened. He has no constitutional power. You are the one who said President should intervene. And President has intervened to bring peace. You now turn around that no, he does not have the constitutional power. No matter what circumstances, President invites me to a meeting and tells me to do something. Within 24 hours, I will carry it out. Some of you do not even know that Mr. President had invited us privately and said, do this, do this, do this, do this. And you agreed before Mr. President, and you didn't do it. And President has now invited, okay, the larger states come. We must tell our people the simple truth. I've done my own part, and I'm happy, and I'm doing well in Abuja too. Every Nigeria is there. Big men, poor men. And for you to take a decision, I can take tough decision. And I said, nothing will happen, nothing will happen. If you like, go to the whole social media, abuse me. If I don't say any abuse, I don't even feel comfortable. If I wake up any day and nobody has come to tell me they're abusing you, I said there's something fundamentally wrong. No leader is praised because you take decisions that will affect people, so they will abuse you. So don't run away. It's only when you're not prepared that you begin to be scared. For these few days, it's my name everywhere on the street, is it not? Wike. But look at that, I'm not macheting, am I? If you check my BP, it's as well as a new baby. Why? I don't even know those who are shouting. But you're worrying yourself. You carry placard. When you come back, hunger will come. So I don't even bother.
All right. There he was talking about how difficult it is to, govern Abuja. He said, but he is one who is very skilled in making tough decisions, and so he makes tough decisions and he doesn't bother. So I don't know why people are worrying. I'm very busy. I'm doing my job in Abuja, and people are just every day on social media. But if I don't trend on social media, then I know that I'm doing something fundamentally wrong. Those words were. But let's take a listen again.
If you don't know the root cause of the matter, don't kill yourself. Because I was just laughing. Those of you who are carrying flags, shouting, I don't know the language you are shouting. Assuming you see another group that confronts you and then anything happens, what will it tell your parents? Something you don't even know the root cause. Or you hear, they say they should bring they should bring that. Being a pastor, there are rules. Being a traditional ruler, there are rules. If you have chosen to be a politician, there are also rules. You must.
All right, we'll go for a quick commercial. And if you're just joining us, welcome. You're listening to Hard Facts at 92.3 Nigeria Info. I am Kalada Kurubatubora, and it's a pleasure having you on the other side. Merry Christmas to you. Merry Christmas. So we're looking at the big stories. I was at number 2. Of all the 3 big stories, I was at number 2, and I was just playing the sound bite, the recording, some part of it of the former governor's speech, the FCT minister's speech at a Thanksgiving service yesterday. So let's go back and let's continue listening to what he was saying.
Obey. You must obey. I was governor, I obeyed. It didn't stop me from performing my functions. I do governance at the same time I go back and obey those rules. That's why you can see me with leaders. I would have told them away, but don't pull the ladder you used to climb. If not, when you are coming back, the ladder is pulled down. I don't know how you will come down. I prayed for the church.
All right. Okay. So that's the second and him right to certain things. But the governor reneged on what he was asked to do, and also he made certain revelations. Said, "See, we don't know the truth just yet. What we have, essay. I think essay, it sounds better. Essay, rumors, insinuations, innuendos. It says the true matter that we don't know. I mean, it was replying to the elders. Remember, the elders were all saying, "Oh no, Tinubu, it's unconstitutional, it's undemocratic," and of course, I heard they went to court on Friday. They're suing the president. I saw a report like that on Friday evening. So I heard they're suing the Rivers elders. Of course, they're suing the president for coming up with such an undemocratic accord. I like to call it the Wike Fubara Accord or the Abuja Accord, whichever one suits the situation. And the youth on Friday, they marched on the streets. We no go agree, oh, we no go agree. And we stand with Simo, we no go agree. And that's what they were doing. And it's coming out to say, hey guys, you don't even know the half of it. So what's your reaction to that? What is your reaction to that? I see some messages on Facebook. Annie Ikpo Ikanke, I see your messages. I'll get to you shortly. But let's look at the third big story. And the third big story has got to do with Emefiele. So on Friday, before we went in for the weekend, I remember I told you, as part of our big stories, that the investigator, the special investigator investigating the CBN and other entities, government entities, came out with a special report that Emefiele was running several accounts in 3 countries abroad, foreign accounts. And, he had about 593 of these accounts. I don't know the what do you call it now? I don't know I don't know the total amount. Yeah. I don't know the total amount of funds that are in these accounts. However, it is said to be humongous. Said to be very much. And, also, the investigator detailed that president at the time, that's Muhammadu Buhari, was not aware of the Naira redesign policy. Emefiele has responded now and said, I mean, that report I don't know how to describe it, but he said it's false. He said it's untrue, that Nigerians have in the past heard the former president on several occasions talk about how he's in the know or was in the know of the Naira redesign, how he also approved the Naira redesign. He also said that he never opened any foreign account. However, CBN staff, CBN workers in certain position are allowed by the CBN rules and regulations to open these accounts on behalf of the CBN. And so, the investigation is false, the investigation is untrue, and it is an attempt to malign his character. And actually, he's going to court. He's going to court. He said he will sue, or I think he has already sued, the special investigator, and he's asking him to provide all the documents that are actually indicting Emefiele. And it's really becoming an interesting drama, I should say. An interesting drama. But what are your thoughts on that? Let's open the phone lines now. 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. Those are the call numbers. Let's get your thoughts. For WhatsApp, use this number 0809 030 6416. Let's get your messages. We're live on Facebook, Nigeria Info PH. We're live on YouTube, Nigeria Info PH, and we are active on X, Nigeria Info PH. All right, let's get your thoughts on some of these issues, and let's see what you're thinking. Remember, I'm wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. All right, this one is from Ikoi Kanke Udwaka. It says, Merry Christmas to you, bro. If Nigerians show themselves love as they normally do on Christmas Day, Nigeria will be a better place. But after today, we go back to selling money. Laugh out loud. Annie Amagboruju Jr. says, if I don't see any abuses, I don't even feel comfortable. But who says he's not evacuating? I don't get that. What do you mean by evacuating? All right, keep those calls coming in. I'd like to get your thoughts and let's talk for development. I've got Dakuku from Eche. Dakuku, welcome. What is on your mind? Tell me.
Good afternoon, Canada.
Yeah, good afternoon to you.
Happiest month.
Yeah, same to you.
Yeah, so, Canada, let me say something about what the former governor said, the present minister of the city. You see, let me tell you, I'm very shocked that all this talk will be able to be coming in the house of God. Which is so good. This kind of statement is not meant to be made when you want to give thanksgiving. Let me go straight now. For him and the Tinubu himself don't have more right to judge, to defend that kind of look at what they did in the favor of the earth, in the favor of the present governor. They should record the commissioners.
But according to the FCT minister, it was the people from River State that called the president to intervene, and the president intervened.
So, yes, listen, this thing is what he will tell you. Those commissioners are not meant to come back because it's not seen that sacked them. One, but it's not intended to come back and come again. And so the crisis between House of Assembly, the governor don't have any right to tell them where to sit. No. He has the right. Look at all these are not good. That is the noise of River people. I'm supporter of that protest. I'm aware of that protest. I tell people for them to join. Right. And another protest is coming up. I'm going to lead it in this state.
Okay.
I'm going to lead it.
Okay.
The president is not from that kind of as they are doing.
Okay.
He's a very small guy. The zero is a small guy. What was on something? Somebody like me, I will not agree.
All right, Dakuku, thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's Christmas Day. Take a chill pill. Indukwe from Wimpy. Indukwe, welcome. What is on your mind?
I hope my credit has not finished.
It's just 1 minute. You've just been on for 1 minute. Just go ahead, please.
Okay, concerning what you are your discussion, if somebody did not know something, is it not proper for the person that are supposed to tell people what happened, to tell people, see this is what happened? Not to be blaming the youth that comes out with flags and not the rest.
But it's a father and son fight now. So it's just like a husband and a wife. So if you don't know, you just lift them,
since they have not been able to do it inside the room, and they say it's now outside. So supposed to make it known to the people.
Okay. So they are supposed to come tell us why they are fighting, yeah?
Okay. Very simple.
All right then. All right. Okay.
Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much, Indukwe.
They are just using it to play politics.
Okay, they're using it to play politics, you say.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see this one now. Is it Ken from Ubumini? Welcome, is it Ken?
Good afternoon, Canada.
Yeah, greetings to you.
Terrific celebration to you all the Nigeria info.
Thank you very much.
Canada, if I overheard the former governor clearly, I think, let me start by asking, this whole drama, who emulated this whole drama? For how many months now?
But we don't know. If you heard him well, you would know that we don't know, because he said we don't know. He said we don't know why they are fighting.
His statement is showing us that he intentionally wants to create this ugly impression to divert this governor's attention. Otherwise, he should have been saying that the president invited both of them, that the president instructed them, especially the governor, that he should do this, do that, do this, do that. Does it mean that the president did not also give him instruction on what to do?
Did you not hear the part? Did you not hear the part where he said they instructed them and he has done his part, but the governor did not? Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you.
Did you not hear the part where he said the governor has not done his part, but he has done his? Now they gave instructions to both of them, and he has done his, but the governor did not do his part.
Yes, what he claims to have done by himself or has done his own is where he said that he has done his part by attending or calling for that meeting. Because he said in Abuja that he is doing his own, and
that was the second. So
in the recent, he should tell us what is the brain behind him and the current governor, so that we know if the governor is at fault or he. This one is distracting this governor's focus for goodness sake.
All right. Thank you, thank you, Ezekiel. I've got to go now. I've got Daniel. Daniel from Umudioka. Welcome.
Hello, Canada.
You're welcome, Daniel.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, I can hear you.
Welcome. What is on your... sorry, every other person has got to talk. Let's hear your thoughts.
Let's quickly react to the statement of the former governor. Canada, for him to say that he should apply to the 8-point resolution, did he not know that those 8-point resolution is against the former governor, the current governor of Rivers State?
Daniel, it did not. Daniel, can you hear me? Daniel?
Have caution. You should think,
Daniel,
as a national leader, that almost all the 8 points is against Rivers people.
I know you can hear me. I know you can hear me, Daniel. All right, I've got to let you go because I know you can hear me. He did not talk about the 8-point agreement. Actually, he only said that we shouldn't be protesting and reacting when we don't know what the problem is. I mean, from what I listened, from what I heard, watching that video of the Thanksgiving. So, I mean, he only talked about the first private meeting they had or the first meeting which was private that he had with the president, and he kept to his own agreement or his own part of the agreement, but the governor did not. I've got Robin from HA. Robin, welcome. What is on your mind? Please tell me.
Good afternoon, Canada.
Yeah, good afternoon, Robin.
Merry Christmas to you and all the staff of Nigeria Info.
Merry Christmas to you too. Thank you very much. What is on your mind?
Seriously, the second story concerning the response of the former governor of Rivers State, the FCT minister.
Okay.
Wike. It's like he has not understood that the train has left the station.
Has it?
Yes. The former governor is yet to come to terms that the train has left the station.
Okay.
We are used to those stunts talking about people do not know the facts. Look at the calibers of the elders who are talking here, who have claimed to that they invited him and his son, and both of them turned them down. What former governor and current governor, His Excellency Governor Fubara, have refused to understand is that this state does not belong to them.
Okay.
We are all joint stakeholders.
Okay.
In the project called River State.
Interesting.
Therefore, if they have decided to fight, Canada, if you don't forget, from the day one we started this government in the past 2 months going down, I said if the father and son take their fight to the market square out to the ground, it is a community fight, and that's where we are.
Okay.
Instead of the former governor to be remorseful, again he started church where he's used to abusing people. Because we are hungry. He has said it again. That after protest, he will come back home hungry. He has not understood that the train has left the station.
Okay.
As long as this issue is concerned, the elders and all the rest women in River State will pursue it to the logical conclusion to prove to 2 of them that River State does not owe to them.
All right.
On the issue of Olympics.
No, Robin, I've got to go. Sorry, I have other people waiting. Alpheus, I hope you pronounced your name well. Alpheus, welcome. What's on your mind?
Good day.
You're welcome.
Good day.
Yeah, let's get your thoughts.
Like in my place, it says if one did not hear the 2 sides of the story, you might not know exactly what to say. What is that big thing that the government, the current and the former, cannot say Rivers people? Rivers State belongs to all of us.
Indeed.
River State is not only for the elders that are traveling into this problem that they are ill-informed, that they did not know what happened. Can't he tell the Rivers people, the elders, exactly what happened, what is causing this problem? I can remember vividly when the current governor said that they should tell him that he needs to be told what warrants his impeachment.
All right.
Why they plan to impeach him. But up till now, Rivers people did not know anything about what happened between two of them. We need to know.
Okay.
So that we will not be dancing here and there.
All right.
So we are watching how the whole thing will unfold.
All right, thank you very much, Alpheus from Alda.
That's my take.
All right, thank you. I've got Daniel from Imogate. I missed that one. Sorry about that. I think it's time for me to start reading messages. So I'll just quickly get to WhatsApp and let's see some of the messages on WhatsApp there. Where do I start from? All right. This one says, okay, just Merry Christmas to you. All right, thank you. It's not even for me. Let's see. Hello, Kalada. The man who was accused of burning the State Assembly should be taken to court rather than keeping him in police custody continuously. Nicholas Erasmus with that one. Mike from Thai says, good afternoon, Kalada. The ex-governor should please leave Rivers State alone. The state does not belong to either Governor Sim or himself. Just like he was allowed to run Rivers State without interference during his time, the present governor should also be allowed to do the same. I am tired. Mike, thank you. Okay, let's quickly take Chijoke's call. Chijoke is calling from Port Harcourt. Chijoke, welcome. What is on your mind? Please tell me.
Kalada, compliment of the season.
Merry Christmas to you. Welcome.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
The issue of between the former...
I'm listening. I'm listening to you.
The matter between the ex-governor and the present governor, I think it's quite unfortunate that what is playing out, this issue of godfatherism, we should not allow it to fester because it's a setback to democracy. That's what is playing out.
Okay.
Who control what and who dictate the pace. They keep on giving us a topic instead of giving us the dividends of democracy. These people just want to trend on the media.
Okay.
I so much like ex-governor, but the manner of which is moving towards this, it's like someone is encouraging him to play that. Rivers State cannot be Lagos State, please, for God's sake.
Okay.
Let allow the current governor to concentrate and give us that dividends to democracy. That's all I want to say.
All right. All right, same to you once again. Thank you very much, Chijoke, with that one. Let's look at other messages. I've got a lot on WhatsApp. This one says, police torturing man to confess what he didn't do is one of the characteristics of the Nigerian police. Enough of Wike dominating in River State politics. We have orderly Amechi etc. We are not his slaves. Ezekiel Isaiah with that one. This one says, hi, Canada. Merry Christmas, bro. Thank God for Sim broadcast today and Wike's speech. I wonder how some people who don't know the roots of the rifts between them and castigated President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Sim should do what Mr. President asked him to do and let peace reign in the state. I or Mike with that one. Do you agree? Chibike from Orabali. Now, who born Aro SA House? And you said Sir Celestine Omeya governed River State for 5 months and proved himself. Sim should prove himself, not otherwise. All right. Okay, moving on now. Let's see. This one says, Canada, why... Wike should tell Rivers people the root cause of the matter. Why is he finding it difficult to say what the root causes are? The last time I checked, Rivers State is not Wike's private company. From Ingeri, good head, good life. All right, thank you very much. And this one says, good afternoon, KD. Merry Christmas. Yes, Wike is right. When Fubara was accepting the condition with Wike before being handed a ticket, where were the people making noise now? Any man who relents on his promises is not a noble man to me. Fubara should have said he does not want the ticket if Wike will be on his neck afterwards, but he collected the ticket knowing the condition. Dave, I said, I like your name, by the way. Thank you very much, Dave. I like my name too. I'm just joking. Thank you very much. I do appreciate. This one says, too many lies in this statement. It was governor and he obeyed no one. Plus, did he really say he's not emaciated? Ha 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 ha. I think you need to watch the video, actually. He's looking like, he's looking refreshed and all. But you said, please, you guys should stop calling that thing an accord. An accord means parties deliberated and agreed and resolved. If anything, this is the Tinubu and Wike's 8 commandments handed down to Governor Sim to just sheepishly implement. From Victor. But Victor, I don't know if you listened to the governor's Christmas message. If you had, maybe that's our next conversation. Maybe you would want to call it an accord. Let's see this one. Good afternoon and Merry Christmas, Canada. Can we tell Rivers people what the rules are? Things that the elders and Rivers people do not know, so that we, the people, will know who to blame. If not, Wike should continue with his Abuja work and continue to be doing well there and leave Rivers State alone. If it is Wike, will he accept that resolution? Because it favors him. It wants to preach obedience to elders. Who has the impetus to talk about Wike when he was the governor? Wike should remember that it is only God that is all powerful. Oh, Lady V, thank you very much. Let's go on. This one says, Oga Kaladasa, thanks for your program. We need to ask the people that said Tinubu does not have the constitutional right. We need to find out the constitution they are citing or that is backing them. I want to have political issues settled politically, and it is not people are saying, or it is now people are saying it is not constitutional and that Tinubu has no constitutional rights. Let them cite the case or what the Constitution said, please. But I mean, they've cited it. I don't know if you've been listening. They have been saying that, first of all, when you defect and there is no division in the party, that you have forfeited your seats. And I mean, they made several references to the Constitution. But we can't see my yet to tell us the real problem between them. That's all the message said. Moving on. This one says, evening, Canada. I really do not understand how the public affairs analysis on radio are taking, or I think you meant analysts on radio are taking Panadol for other people's headache. The governor had come to tell you all that, all of you that are disturbing yourselves, that the resolution he signed was not a death sentence. What does this tell you, analysts? Why can't you allow the governor be? Kel in Port Harcourt is asking all the radio analysts about that one. So says Wike should know that Dave Umahi was also a governor who was also instrumental to the emergence of the current governor of Ebonyi State, just like Wike. Umahi is also a minister, just like Wike. Umahi is not disturbing Ebonyi State, and the governor. Okay, Umahi is not disturbing Ebonyi State and the governor like Wike is doing. Wike should remain in Abuja and face his job like other ministers and stop coming to River State to make noise every weekend. Wike should know that. Okay, I think you rewrote it, but John, thank you very much. I already edited the first one, so I read it like that. Oyigbo Baye Michael. It is all confusion we are seeing. I honestly doubt if this crisis will come to a peaceful end, just as I think that it is the prayer of the masses for confusion in the camp of those who oppressed them during the elections that has been answered. I will urge the people to pray more, especially the spiritual leaders who have not been compromised by gifts from these politicians, and also demand for accountability from Fubara and his godfather, because to be answerable to nobody is the sole prerogative of only God and madmen. None of them is God. Okay, none of them are God, and I do not want to believe that they are madmen. Merry Christmas to you and all well-meaning human beings in River State. All right, let's see this one. This is kind of greetings in compliment of the season. The same caretaker as Wike used for 6 months for his administration now is giving condition to Governor Sim Fubara not to appoint a caretaker, so that he will appoint caretaker for Governor Sim Fubara, Canada. Now, wow, from Elder Tango Ability at Twigbo. You know, people grow, people realize their mistakes. So maybe if he did it before, it does not mean it's the right thing, or he should continue to do it. Oh my, oh wonderful. Let's see. This one says Wike should send the son for the fight, and I will come out for it. I don't get that point. I don't get that point. What fight are you talking about? But then you said Wike is really telling Nigeria judiciary that they are fools, because if Nigeria judiciary is one to speak of, he will not boast of single-handedly making Governor Sim, because his speech validity, what the people said before now, Max it. Okay, I'm trying to get your point, but thank you nonetheless for sending in that message. And this one says, what Wike cannot take from anybody is what he's doing to Governor Sim. It is very provocative. Meanwhile, if Governor Sim doesn't have the lever to govern the state, let him resign. The governor of a state should not be that jittery and frightened. Chidi with that one. All right, Chidi is going hard. But this was it. Both the former and the current governors haven't told Rivers people the truth. This is likened to a husband and wife who couldn't tell anybody the reason for their quarrels when it affects their privacy prints. All right, maybe if they talk, all hell will break loose. I don't know. I'm just saying. I've got 6 more minutes, so I'm going to take some few calls. But let's see what we have. Let's go to Facebook and let's see what we have there. Remember, the phone lines are the same: 0817-923-0002 and 0817-923-0003. Iba Dibune Dule. This man is not wholly. Let's see. Okay, he said this man is not qualified to represent Rivers State at that level. He feels and talks as if Rivers State is his father's property. Let him say out the scenes of Sim, a man who didn't promote civil servants or pay 1 kobo as bonus to workers, no employment, no gratuity for 8 years. He single-handedly fought all political parties for Sim to pass. Let him tell Nigeria the scenes governor have the sins he has committed. All right, this one says, Quetol Asifa, please tell Wike that the governorship position is not just only a political matter alone, but it is something that involves the lives of the poor citizens as well. Also tell him that he is not the first godfather to produce a governor in life, so therefore he should allow his godson to concentrate on ruling the people of Rivers State. Tell Wike that a father who does not want his son to make a name of his own, then that father is not worthy to be a father. We, the Rivers State citizens, are expecting Wike, to bring those developments he's seen in the north to the south region as well, not him showing himself as the political godfather of Rivers State. Thanks. All right, okay. NWC Good Luck Moses said Wike should tell Rivers people the offense of Sim for the people to know. Oh my. Okay. Naomi Baratam says, Merry Christmas to you, Mr. Canada. Police accused of torture to indict the Rivers State House of Assembly Speaker, Right Honorable Edison Ehie, of burning the Rivers State Assembly chamber. How come the NPF are very quick to arrest a suspect in Rivers and in a matter of some hours transferred to FCT, but their colleague, a DPO, was murdered and butchered, and up till this very moment, where's this story? Okay. Up till this very moment, the NPF have not been able to arrest the prime suspect, even when the federal lawmaker mentioned names, and she said she has proof to back up her statement, but the NPF is mute about the killer of their colleague. It is very sad. Wike replies, elders, youths, please tell the FCT minister that he usually says River State is not Lagos, where they do one-man show. After Supreme Court judgment, the youths and elders will reply, Wike. Okay. All right then. Let's go back to the phone lines and let's see. I've got good news. Okay, before good news, I've got Frank from D-Line. Frank, welcome. What's on your mind? Please tell me. Quickly.
Good afternoon, Canada.
Yeah, Frank, welcome. Quickly, please.
Merry Christmas to you and my fellow contributor.
All right. Thank you. Welcome.
I talk about the governor today.
No, that's not our conversation now. We're looking at the next hour.
Let me react on the comment made by my former governor, saying that we should not look for something that we know nothing about.
Yeah.
Well, my former governor is supposed to react people. So we can know better. Because for now, we are just hearing rumor. We don't know what actually caused the problem between him and Suga. For now, we need further explanation from him so that we know how to discuss it.
He's saying he should. I think he's saying.
Let us allow us to enjoy the peace in this state. That we maintain peace. We need peace.
Okay. Good news from Port Harcourt. Welcome. What is on your mind? Tell me.
Yeah. Thank you, my brother.
All right, welcome.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, same to you.
I think in a single client where the government works well, where the federal government wants to do the right thing, the likes of former Governor Wike should be in prison.
What do you mean by should be in prison? Do you have? I mean, okay, tell me. All right.
Number one, he came out openly to say he bought funds for Governor Obaze during this crisis. As part of the issue people were asking, and he said he bought all the funds.
Is that a crime? Is that a crime?
I'm coming now. I'm coming.
No, summarize because I don't have time. I want you to go straight to the point.
With which money did he buy it with? With which money did he pay on the campaign? You should be answering questions.
But do you have evidence to the fact that do you have evidence to the fact he did not use his money? That's number one. That should be number one.
That's why he's working. What about the salary? The governor for 8 years.
It still does not mean
the chief of staff or minister for 8 years.
Okay.
So to buy funds for the governor and the senators and reps and the assembly members and challenge them to come and talk who spent money for the campaign. You should ask some questions. Number one. Number two, Boma put head on this same matter we are talking about. Came out and accused him and 3 others for the death of DPO Emefiele. Until now, the police authorities not sending questioning either the accuser or the accused.
Okay.
Now he's talking about.
I'm sorry. I've got to go. I've got to go. Good news. I'm sorry. I wanted you to go straight to the point. It's time for the business news. It's time for me to read it. When we do come back, we'll talk some more. Do stay tuned.